Welcome to an Insider Special Report. I'm Jarret Johnson. I'm joined by the Mighty Joe Yeager. Mighty Joe, man, there's a big smile on your face, and I know why. It's because we just came out of basically the informal Texas Tech basketball media day for the 2018-19 season. We talked to most of the team, talked to Coach Beard. It was a lot of fun. Just overall, what was your overall impression?
Yeah, I mean, it's in some ways basketball is like football off season and immediate preseason, and that you're hearing the right things and everything.
Yeah.
And everything sounds great. But the deal is, when you're coming off an Elite Eight year, you tend to believe that stuff more than you would in certain other situations. So, yeah, it's sounds really good. I mean, a lot of these newcomers, guys like Tariq Owens, Matt Mooney, and so forth, are really pretty impressive guys. Seem not only good basketball players, but seem like some pretty solid, smart guys who are very much going to buy into what, and they understand the culture here. And so they're going to mesh well. They're going to be very, very good in this system and in this program. And so I think you're going to see they brought in not just good basketball players, but people who are really good fits for the system. And so that's really just going to help this team a lot. You got to have talent, but you got to have that other stuff too, the buy-in. You always hear about so much. It looks like it's pretty strong around here.
Yeah, I was impressed by the two guys you mentioned, Mooney and Owens, and they're like adults. You know what I mean? They really are. I mean, they're seniors. They've been through it. They've been in other programs, so they're not quite as wide-eyed as like the freshmen. But we did speak to some freshmen too, Josh Mbala, and then Kayvon Moore, who did tell us he has been cleared. He expects to be full go for the season, which is great news. He was coming off that pretty bad knee injury his senior year in high school, and he's the most heralded recruit, at least in modern history, the program's history. So a lot of excitement with him. I was impressed with what they had to say too. They seemed very down to earth, and like the common thing with everybody was the work ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're going to come play for Coach Beard, you better work hard or you're not going to be here for very long. And I think we've seen that. We've seen guys come here and not quite work out, and not necessarily because of the work ethic, but it's understood. Work hard or it's not going to cut it.
Yeah, I mean, that was something that Beard said after a game last year. I forget which one it was, but he said, I'm not going to sit here and say that we outwork everybody, because at this level everybody works hard. Yeah. But I can say with confidence that there's nobody out there that's going to outwork us. And I believe that's true. I mean, this is, and I've got a feeling, it's not just Beard, it's not just the players.
No.
Anybody associated with that program.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to be working for this program for Coach Beard, you better be busting your tail the entire time, or it's not going to work out.
He expects it from us. He'll call you know what I mean? Like, he'll straight up call us out if we're not prepared. If including myself before with misspeaking, having some information wrong, and he'll get on anybody. He'll have a video prepared of you if you miss a team bus, like he did Sean Sutton,
right.
or Max Lefevre when he didn't put his plate up. You know what I mean? And his memory, he recalled a one turnover game when we were talking to him. What was it, Angelo State? I can't remember. Where he knew exactly who the player was, what the situation, and that he told him not to do what he did, and that's why they got the one turnover. So this guy is sharp, boy, and everybody, like you said, it's the whole program where it doesn't happen by accident. You don't have your most successful season by accident. So, but how do you follow that up, Joe, with all these new faces?
It ain't going to be easy, obviously. Yeah. I mean, Elite Eight, that's special. I mean, look, obviously, 8 teams out of 351.
You lost to the champ. So
you lost to the champ. I mean, maybe you were the second best team in the country last year with your star player with a broken toe. I mean, but I tell you, I mean, as difficult as it's going to be, and I'm not going to be predicting that they go to the Elite Eight or anything like that again, but they're going to be pretty darn good. I've got a feeling, I mean, as long as Beard is here, and I hope it's for a very long time, this program is never going to drop off the planet or anything like that, because, again, they've got the system in place, they got the culture in place, everything is set up where it's kind of a machine, I mean, you bring in the new cogs, the old cogs go out, and but it keeps rolling on, and that's what the great coaches do. I mean, they get their system rolling, and it just perpetuates itself. And so they're going to be very good again this next year. I mean, I'm seeing predictions anywhere from 5, 7 or so in the Big 12. I would be shocked if they finished anywhere close to 7. They're going to be higher than that. There's no doubt about it. NCAA tournament, again, I would be very surprised if they don't do that. And again, not surprised if they make a run once they get there.
I'm just going to be perfectly honest. As long as Chris Beard's here, I expect them to go to the tournament every year. You know what I mean? It's got to be a disappointment if they don't go. And that may not be fair, but I guarantee you Chris Beard expects even a lot more than that. Well, all right, Mighty Joe, the season tips off November 6th. Can't wait. Great stuff from you as always. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time.